Hello, amazing humans. Welcome to Is Working with Your Shadow Self Worth It, video 5. I I hope that you have been enjoying this content and that it's resonating with you. And again, this is not a deep dive. These are some of the things that I work with my own clients. It's just one aspect of some of the things that you can do. And again, I'm referencing the dark side of the light chasers. I will also be talking some about every word has power. She's got some excellent exercises in here. And of course, Louise, hey, you can heal your life. And again, this is not something that you have to do, but I feel that it is worth it. And if you are, whether not everything is about law of attraction or law of assumption or manifesting, it is about your sole purpose of what you came here to do, and that is to get back to yourself. Like that's my belief. Again, take what resonates. But I believe that we as souls are in this human form to learn and grow and evolve. And at the end of the day, we come back to the answer being love. And I know that sounds really simple, but it really is. And the shadow work, it's not hard work, but it's not easy work either. Like you have to decide that you want to own all aspects of yourself and love the shit out of them, whether you feel that they're good or they're bad. And honestly, they are neither. It's whatever your perspective or your perception or your judgment or your beliefs or your thoughts about them are. And my goal is to kind of allow you to dive into this. Just again, we're not deep diving here, but to see what resonates and if you're ready to do the work. It is totally worth it. It's not always fun. I'm sorry, I won't lie to you. It's not always fun. It's not always easy, but it is totally worth it. And so if this is part of your journey, then welcome. And I really I'm going to dive in today, and I'm now into chapter 3. And again, I'm just jumping around sharing things that I think are key points. But here's what I wanted to read to you today. Debbie writes that when you understand that you contain everything you see in others, your entire world will alter. The goal is to find and embrace everything that we love and everything that we hate in other people. When we reclaim these disowned aspects of ourselves, we open the door to the universe within. When we make peace with ourselves, we spontaneously make peace with the world. So again, and I'm going to keep drilling this, but the things that you see outside of you actually are a reflection of things that are within you. So if there is something, and I'm sorry, you're not going to like hearing this, but I'm going to keep repeating it. If there is something about somebody else that you do not like, it's an aspect that's within you. Once you can grasp that and accept it, this work will be so much easier. And again, I will probably keep repeating that. And this may not be for you. Maybe you're not ready for it. But if you are, I promise you, stick with it. You will have amazing results, amazing ahas, and you'll really connect with who you are and take back your power and decide that those things aren't important and that you can love each and every aspect of yourself. Doesn't mean you have to love everybody. I'm not saying that. I tend to, let me rephrase that. I love everybody. It doesn't necessarily mean that I like everybody, and meaning that I allow them in my circle or within my orb of, my safe space. So anyway, just keep that in mind. It's a boundary. Sorry, I scrolled again. I tend to do that a lot. All right. And the next thing I want to read to you is the key is to understand that there's nothing we can see or perceive that we are not. If we did not possess a certain quality, we could not recognize it in another. So if you see someone who annoys you, and whatever it is that they're doing, it's also within you. And a lot of people don't like to do that self-reflection. Look in the mirror. That's not a fun thing to do, but I highly recommend it. And then she says, if you're inspired by someone's courage, it is a reflection of the courage within you. So see the positive. We're not always looking for all the things we don't like about people. Even the things that we like about people are a reflection of something that is within you. You just haven't recognized it. So again, it's not just all the bad stuff, you guys. Shadow work isn't just all about the things you hate about yourself. It's also about the things that you love about yourself. And when you love something about somebody else or you admire something within somebody else, that same trait or attribute, it is within you as well. You just haven't recognized it and owned it. So if you think someone is selfish, you can be sure that you're capable of demonstrating the same amount of selfishness. Although these qualities will not be expressed all the time, we each have the ability to act out any quality that we see out in the world. Being part of the holographic world, we are all that we see, all that we judge, all that we admire. So regardless of your skin color, your weight, your religious preference, we share the same universal qualities. All humans are the same in this essential way. I feel like I should probably read that again, but hopefully you guys get it. And I only got 10 minutes, so we're trying to get all the points here. All right. So it's our job to distinguish, what inspires us about others, and then take back those aspects of ourselves that we've given away. It's also our job to, look at people about things that we don't like about them, it's within us that we don't like, that we can love about ourselves. So people often wonder, how they can be like someone they admire when at this moment their lives may look so very different. So for example, maybe you admire Michelangelo, but you're sure that you're not like him at all, right? What they really need to do, or what you need to do exactly, is to focus on exactly what qualities Michelangelo has that inspire you to want to be like him. And the other thing is maybe it's the artistic talent or the unexpressed artist. It might be his courage, his creativity, or his genius. Their talent might not be in the art, but they have the ability to be as great, as creative, and as courageous in their unique expression of their own gifts, which is your own gifts. So you might manifest their talents in music, photography, or gardening. So whatever it is that you admire about someone, or that you dislike about someone, it is within you. So these are your exercises for today. And again, I'm referencing The Dark Side of Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. And I did share my own personal story last week, or one, and I'll be doing that again. But so for this week, it says for a week. So, and again, I'm doing these videos daily. But I will tell you right now that I'm not doing them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because the algorithms for TikTok, I think, because if you sell something, it's before Christmas, it's the holidays, I get it. So make sure that you are following so that you can get the next videos and the content in case it's not popping up in your feed. So your exercises. For 1 week, observe your own judgments about other people. Whenever you are upset by another person's behavior, write down the quality in him or her that's most upsetting to you. Write down any opinions you have of the people that are closest to you, and be sure to include your friends, your family, and your coworkers. And then this list actually marks the beginning of discovering your hidden aspects. So you'll refer back to it when we start the process of owning your shadow. And again, this is not a deep dive. And then make a list of the advice you give to other people. What are you telling others to do to make their life better? Reflect on whether the advice you give to others isn't just advice that you need for yourself. Sometimes we tell other people to do things a certain way as a reminder to ourselves to do things that way. Realize that your advice to them may be a way to remind yourself. So those are your exercises for today. So again, you need your journal. And I'm going to end it there. And I will see you tomorrow for video 6 in this mini series. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And until the next time, lots of love, light, and really big hugs. Go be an amazing human. Mwah.